Hello, everybody. As you have already noticed, I love making my videos in all kind of ancient places. I love the energy and the sense of meaning that I find in all kind of places where you feel the history, feel a civilization, where people have created something, have lived in a certain way. And whenever I'm in this kind of places, I do feel even the messages I think these people were trying to get through. And in every of these places you find something that belongs to a religion or some kind of cult. I do believe it is our process of self discovery, since we were able to recognize ourselves as humans as being separate part from the forces of nature. I think we were trying to understand the purpose and the right way. And I'm so happy that I was able to find my right way. I do not believe there is a generally right way for everyone, and there is no general knowledge or a general path. And I believe we all come here as souls to discover really who we are, what is our purpose, and we live our lives happiest and fullest when we who we are and we do what we are here to do. And human design, with its simple and very understandable concept of following your strategy and authority, personally for me is the easiest, the most understandable, the most applicable, and the most practical way to get in touch with your inner guidance, with your inner authority. And by following your inner strategy and authority, you do really get in touch with who you are, because it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't disappear. It's just buried under sand, like this beautiful construction, ancient construction, was buried under the sand, under the earth. It has to be unearthed. So I think this is how we are getting rid of conditioning that was given to us without really an ill intention by our parents. Because if you are in the presence of another energy who functions under different rules, you naturally think that this is what is right for you. You are conditioned by the presence of your parents as you are being a child. And I believe this is our responsibility to unearth ourselves later, to find out, why am I doing certain things? Because this is my habit, because my parents have done so, because I have been told that this is right. Who am I? What is right for me? Where exactly I'm going? What gives me the satisfaction? What is the my success? How do I influence the people? And where is my surprise and my delight of this light? All this I just mentioned, four different strategies and aura signatures for all of us. So I do encourage you to discover who you truly are and live this life as yourself. I like that human design can be very, very specific, and you can get in details the confirmation that you already felt about yourself. Like now I know why I have been doing like this, or why I felt this is the correct way for me, or why this was all the time not working. Like, for me, one of the greatest things in human design, in the chart, we can actually see if we are individual, collective, or tribal people. So when I hear somebody who enforces, like a psychologist, let's say, who enforces like family is the right way, and we have to be like family people. What about individuals? The chart, if you see this is the chart of an individual person, it will always be awkward. It will never be natural for an individual person to belong to a group and authentically be a part of that group. He most probably can belong and can cooperate, but as an individual. So, uh, certain family or tribal agreements, let's call them, they will not suit directly this individual person. This individual person will have to have his individual connections, individual agreements with each part of the family member or that tribe or this small group or this organization, and most probably will not follow exactly the hierarchy or the structure of this particular family, tribe, group, or organization. And they are family and tribal people who are normally a part of the group, and no need to explain them that they have to be individual and live separately and so on and so forth. And there are collective people who are constantly sharing, who are connected to the information field, those most probably who invented the internet, where you go and share things. Those even that were under tribal law belonged only to a group of people now can be shared freely with everyone. This one small point, and there are many other points in human design, that we are all different, and you can see in which particular way you are different, and that certain laws simply do not apply to you. Group laws do not apply to individuals. Collective law do not apply to a tribal. If you are a tribal person or you're dealing with tribal people, find out what is important for them. How do they do their exchange? What things they see as values. Simply understand them. You don't need, even individual, you don't need to reject the tribal thing. You just need to see that they're different from you and how actually you can communicate with them, respect them for who they are, but simply know that you are not exactly like that. There are so many things in human design which helped me to accept who I am and simply stop feeling these differences as a problem. And I do wish that you can discover yourself, can discover your strategy and authority, can discover about your chart. Are you individual, collective, or tribal person? How do you have to enter into relationships, how you should interact with others? Confirm this for you, because obviously you already, if you're living this life, obviously you already had your own experiment and you have already tried it. But just get the confirmation of this truth and just start using it confidently so that you can take it as your personal rule, check it as your personal rule, confirm it to yourself. We would be so much happier if this information was given to us as a children. And I think actually Ra Uruhu, the founder of human design, he was giving this information as a guidance to parents to raise their children as um, what they are, so that the parents would stop conditioning their children to be what they are not. This guidance would be very suitable for children, for teenagers. At least it gives also the opportunity for a parent to recognize the differences and respect the child just the way it is. I would be very grateful if this knowledge was used towards me. But later, when I was almost 33 years old, I had to go through the conditioning process by myself as a grown up. And if you're at that place, you can also do that.